Elon Musk says he will find a replacement CEO at Twitter. This comes after the billionaire posted a poll on his Twitter page asking if he should step down as chief. 57.5% voted yes, he should step down. There's been a growing backlash of Musk after making new rules and then reversing them without much explanation. Musk said he will still run the software and server teams once he steps down. So who should take over as CEO of the social media giant? Joining me now to discuss our party panel, attorney and Republican strategist Alexandra Wilkes, Democratic strategist and former Biden campaign surrogate Kevin Walling, and Independent Women's Forum senior policy analyst and contributor for The Federalist, Inez Stepman. Okay, Alexandra, what is Elon doing? What's he up to?
Look, I think this was always his intention, was to buy the company, institute some safeguards that have been missing for a long time in terms of transparency and openness and really getting to the bottom of what's been happening over the last couple of years. And I think that he has done that successfully. But we know that he's a big thinker and that he has many big projects out there. So it's not really a surprise to me that I think that he wants to get going. Personally, as someone who hates traffic, I really hope that the Hyperloop is maybe first on the list to create the underground tunnels. So, but I don't think that this is really a surprise, and it will be interesting to see what comes next still under his ownership.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do think that he ran it for a while, and or perhaps he always wanted someone to kind of take over the day-to-day operations. So he puts this poll out. Similar with the Trump thing, I think he likes to do things to bring attention to his platform. Kevin, tell me why Democrats are leaving Twitter. They keep saying, this is it, I can't stand this guy. He's Elon Musk. He makes electric cars. Shouldn't Democrats love this guy?
Well, I don't know about that. I'm certainly not going to leave this platform, but I think, Elon Musk is a really smart businessman. And what have we all been talking about lately but Twitter? He's out there tweeting that the servers are working in hyperdrive now because of everyone engaging on the platform. But listen, I think he's a smart guy. As I said, indications were that he was already looking for a new CEO before he put that poll in the field. And I think he's getting a lot of pressure from other stockholders, not just with Twitter, but also at Tesla. You've seen, to your point, Tom, in terms of electric vehicles, you've seen the stock of Tesla drop in the last 3 months over 50%. It's down to like 138 from 400 just 3 months ago. So he is a smart business guy. He's seeing the writing on the wall, and I think this was always his intention to find a new CEO after he purchased it.
Yeah, Inez, when you look at that, the stock price down. I mean, partially that's, I think, the economy as well. But do you think that Tesla shareholders are saying, "Come on, Elon, you got to get back here. You got to do the cars. You got to do the rocket ships"?
Yeah, very possibly. By the way, I love to see all of the liberals in Silicon Valley, where I'm from, who bought Teslas as a signal both of their virtue and their cash flow. I love to see that virtue signal get all muddled for the left at this point. I think it's very hilarious. But yeah, absolutely. I actually want to point out that Musk is still going to be running a very important part of Twitter that I think we're kind of underestimating in terms of all of these discussions about the digital public square and what the free speech standard should be. I think actually he's a danger to the left in a different way, which is, in addition to that, which is that he's proving that you could run a big tech company by firing 60–70% of the staff. Right? There are a lot of these six-figure, very comfortable jobs that have basically been an ideological enforcement. Right? There are a lot of people making a lot of good money basically doing sort of the political officer job at these Fortune 500 companies in HR departments, in diversity departments. I think that this really puts a bullseye on a lot of people's jobs, and I think that that's why the left is so upset, in addition to the free speech concerns. Yeah,
a lot of it was the FBI's money as well. So let's, we only have a minute here. Let's kind of go down the line and see, do you guys have any suggestions for CEO? Who do you think could run it? Maybe Peter Thiel? That's my first idea. What do you think, Inez?
Well, I don't know anything about this, but I think Hunter Biden should run it since it's already, has a demonstrated track record as being his PR firm. But I think we should decide who gets kicked off of Twitter by a jury of your peers. So if you tweet the wrong thing about what toppings you want on your pizza, a jury of your peers decides whether or not you get kicked off of Twitter forever.
Yeah. Any names, Kevin?
Tom, I've got the perfect one. Barack Obama. Listen, he's out of a job, and he's got the #1 largest Twitter following right now. So he would be perfect to run Twitter.
Maybe. Alex, what do you think? You got a name?
My humble suggestion is the guy who created the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. What efficiency and customer service
I love
could
it.
you
Oh, yeah.
want more?
And they have the
Their
iPads.
product.
I love going to the Chick-fil-A drive-thru because they take your order before you even get near them. Okay, panel, stick around. Coming up, Republicans split on spending. The Senate is pushing through a 4,000-page bill, and House members want to nuke it fast. Wait till you hear how some GOP senators responded. Plus, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, he's urging people to mask back up for the holidays. Are the mandates coming? They better not. The panel returns in moments.